What's going on, everybody? I am back with another Prizepicks WNBA player props video. This one going to be breaking it down, giving you guys 5 picks here to win some money over here on Prizepicks. As always, if you haven't checked out Prizepicks, would highly recommend you check them out, guys. It is a player props website and app where you can win money off of picking the over and under on things like players' points, rebounds, assists, points, rebounds, assists, fantasy score, three-pointers made, etc. Go ahead and use that promo code KJK DFS to receive an instant match on your first deposit up to $100 today. Again, that is code KJK DFS. Go to lock that in. Get that free money offer and start winning some money over here on Prizepicks with these picks today, guys. And if you are going to be very serious, I do offer premium content packages. That's linked below in the description. Patreon.com/KJK_DFS. You can get access to my Prizepicks WNBA. Prizepicks, I do offer Underdog. And the all-new VIP member package if you want to get access to picks on all apps. Including but not limited to Prizepicks, Underdog, Monkey Knife Fight, Sleeper, Betcha, Hot Streak. You're going to get all my picks before the public does as well, so you can get them before the bumps. Late night value hunting. I know on the MLB side of things, these lines are shifting like crazy, so a lot of late night hunting over there. Check that out if you're getting really serious and playing every single day. And if you enjoy the content, would be greatly appreciated if you hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell so you don't miss any future content that I upload. So, let's talk about it. I got 5 picks for you. And one game in particular I am very high on tonight, and that's going to be the Seattle Storm taking on the Chicago Sky. I really like the way these two teams are lined up against one another as far as matchups, as far as rotations are concerned, as far as predictability. I do think there is some nice lines to be taking advantage of this one. So we will kick things off. It's a 165 over under 5-point spread in favor of the Chicago Sky. Expected to stay close. Expected to be pretty decently paced here. Pretty much the fastest up-paced game that's actually expected to stay close with the Atlanta Dream Las Vegas Aces game having a 12-point spread. A little bit of a faster game environment, but not exactly expected to stay close. So definitely some blowout concern there. This game not looking that way. So we will kick things off with Miss Breanna Stewart on the Seattle side. And I want to talk about her points prop because she has been an absolute bucket. Now, with Seattle acquiring Tina Charles, I do think there was a bit of a, feeling each other out session there for a while. What is the role exactly going to be for each of these players? I know Tina Charles was coming off the bench for a little bit. Now they're sharing the floor a little bit more. It's becoming very apparent that Breanna Stewart's main role is to get buckets. She's put up 33 and 35 respectively the last 2 times out. You look at the shot volume, absolutely phenomenal. No surprise as far as how many shots she's taking per game. 18, 20, 12 field goal attempts the last 3 times out, but she's also sinking it from 3, 4 for 5, 4 for 8, 3 for 4, and then she does get it to free throw line. 2 for 4, 3 for 4, 11 for 15 last time. We'll gladly take that again. And she'll do it in any way possible. She shoots very efficiently from the field as well. She's also going to play lots of minutes. So pretty much everything you could possibly ask for. As far as on the season, as far as how many minutes she's playing per game, 30.5 minutes per game. She's taking 15.4 field goal attempted per game. She shoots 46% from the field, 37.6% from behind the arc, and 85% from the free throw line. So really good spot for her as well against an opponent that doesn't grade out too well against her position. 10th in the league against Seattle is Chicago. So they're allowing a lot of points to her position. She's getting a lot of shot attempts. She's getting buckets. She's hot. Go ahead and rock with the over 22.5 points for Breanna Stewart. It's pick number 1 here. So that will be pick number 1, over 22.5 for Breanna Stewart. Pick number 2, we're going to be going to her teammate that I just discussed in Tina Charles, kind of feeling each other out. Tina, a little bit more of a well-rounded player. She's been having a lot of usage, but a lot of the assists coming to Breanna Stewart have been coming from her. She's also been getting some buckets. She also rebounds very well, and for that reason, she's been one of my favorites to target as far as the PRA props concerned. 23.5 points, rebounds, and assists. I'll gladly take the over here. She put up 31 last time. After having a couple of not-so-good games where she only put up 13 and 15, I'm not too concerned. She was putting up 27, 29 before. She's been right around 30, and she's in the low 20s for a line. I feel really confident about this pick. And then always looking at the games as far as context is concerned. Those 2 games did stay close. She just didn't have the greatest, so it's not like it was a blowout concern. I think she just had a little bit of a down games. I don't expect that to be the theme. As you can see, she's been pretty consistent for the most part. Outside of those 2 times before, she put up 16, 9, 2, 14, 10, 5, 27, 15, 1. So that's what she does. She's on the floor for lots of minutes, right around 25 to 30 minutes, but high usage player when she's out there. And once again, well-rounded. As you can see, the 9 rebounds, 3 assists, 19 points. Last time out, the times before she was killing it, 16 points, 9 rebounds, 2 assists, 10 rebounds, 5 assists, 14 points. That is a very well-rounded player. The blocks and steals have been down a little bit for her as of late, so I am going to lean the PRA over the fantasy score for that reason. That's typically my go-to as far as maybe they turn the ball over a lot as well, but typically if they get a lot of blocks and steals, I'll lean fantasy. Without the blocks and steals, it's PRA if they're well-rounded, and that is Tina Charles. So pick number 2, we're going to be rocking with the over 23.5 points, rebounds, and assists for Tina Charles. That will be pick number 2 here. And then pick number 3, we're going to stick right to the same team. We're going to talk about Gabby Williams. I just talked about it. A player that's well-rounded, that gets lots of blocks and steals. That is Gabby Williams. With her new role, she's really taken over the reins for Ezi Magbagor. So it hasn't really been her. It's been more of the Gabby Williams show. And you look at the minutes, they have been phenomenal for her. She's well-rounded, and she gets the blocks and steals, like I said. So the fantasy scores really like to target her. You can see last time out 33 minutes, 31 minutes the time before. 6 rebounds, 6 assists, 6 points, 2 steals, 1 block. The time before, 13 points, 3 steals, 4 assists, 6 rebounds. Makes sense when she's slotting in at that 5 position, going small with Brianna Stewart, Tina Charles, and then Gabby Williams down low. It makes perfect sense for her to get a lot of blocks and steals, be more involved around the rim. And once again, the minutes are way up, and the fantasy line is just really, really friendly for someone that's on the floor for the amount of minutes that she is and what she does when she's out there. 21.5 fantasy score. I'm glad to take the over here. She's blown this away the last 2 times out where her minutes have been ramped up, 32 and 28. Expecting more the same here. So pick number 3, we will be rocking with the over 21.5 projected fantasy score for Gabby Williams. And then picks number 4 and 5, we got to run it back. If this game's going to stay close, there's got to be someone else on the other side doing it. And there's 2 high-usage players that I expect to really be in charge and also get lots of blocks and steals and are very well-rounded fantasy point contributors. We'll kick things off with Miss Candace Parker. She's phenomenal, one of the best players in the league. I like the over 32.5 fantasy score for her. And like I said, how I determine this? Well, she's very well-rounded, but she also gets blocks and the steals. If she wasn't the block... If her block and steal metrics weren't too good, I would just be going with the PRA. But since they are, I think there's definitely a benefit with going with the fantasy score. You can see last time out, 12 rebounds, 5 assists, 2 blocks, 1 steal, 18 points. That's kind of what I'm expecting out of her when she plays to her full potential. Last time she had a big game, 20 points, 1 steal, 1 block, 4 assists, 14 rebounds, 11 rebounds, 3 assists, 2 steals, 21 points. So that's what she does. Once again, fast up-tempo game environment with a 165 over-under. If it's going to stay close, I expect her to do pretty well. And once again, pretty good matchup for both sides as far as the forwards are concerned. Not exactly the best. Middle of the pack is Seattle, 6th overall against the forward position for Candace Parker, so I don't expect them to slow her down too much. She has a massive ceiling. She could go out there and put up, you know, as far as I'm concerned, her ceiling is up there in the upper 40s as far as fantasy score, pushing 50. So as she just did last time, 44.9, the time before 46.8, the time before 42.7 after having those couple of down games. I do like the over 32.5 fantasy score for Candace Parker as pick number 4 here, running it back on the other side, and pick number 5. Once again, the 4 positions in a really good spot. Emma Miesemann, same thing, well-rounded. She can score, she can assist, she can get rebounds, and she also does get lots of blocks and steals. So she's very appealing to me as far as the fantasy score is concerned. Also plays lots of minutes, right around 30 minutes per game. You can see the last couple times out what she does. 4 rebounds, 5 assists, 2 steals, 15 points. The time before, 10 points, 2 steals, 1 block, 5 assists, 4 rebounds. That's phenomenal. Once again, decent minutes. And once again, a line that, as far as I'm concerned, is very, very friendly. Only 26.5 fantasy score for Emma Miesemann. You can see the last 3 times out. She's put up 30, 30, and 33. Easily clearing 30. With her line only being set at 26.5. I think we can go ahead and take advantage here. Pick number 5. We'll be rocking with the over 26.5 fantasy score for Emma Miesemann. And that is my 5 picks to get you winning some money over here on Prizepicks in the WNBA tonight, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed. If you did, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell so you don't miss any future content that I upload. If you haven't checked out the premium, check that out. And if you haven't signed up for Prizepicks, sign up today. Use that promo code KJK DFS to receive an instant match on your first deposit up to $100. Lock in these picks, start winning some money with that free money offer, guys. Wishing you all the best of luck on your WNBA props tonight, and we will see you in the next one.